Hello Slayers and welcome to my first of many videos. Today I will be showing you this Minecraft world that I have been working on. It's taken me quite a while and it did start in survival, but as you can see I am in creative right now. Um, but hopefully one day I'm hoping to rebuild this or maybe even port it over to my computer so I can make it into a server. But here's where you would spawn in if it was a server. And obviously a lot of coding and help will be needed to get this running, but basically there will be a villager just stationed here. And when you spawn in, you will pick a class and or play style, um, and then you'll be given a modded item that you will basically throw at this villager, and he will click or open these doors. Now, um, obviously, I have that there for now, but eventually it'll be just some kind of coding or whatever. First thing you'll walk into is this, and it will be an information area about the server. World map of the general area based around this. This is the build right here so far. As you can see, there's the spawning area. Here will be information about the server, who built it, who helped, supporters. Here will be basic rules, to follow, guidelines to follow, and obviously a warning of if you're not following those, you will be banned from that server. So this originally started out as just this little valley, um, and I built this house, um, all in survival, and this well too, or well, it looks like a well. You'll see in a bit, but yeah. Originally, this house was built in survival. Obviously, as you can tell, I have done a lot in creative with it, but originally it was just a basic house. There wasn't a ton in here. I did most of this digging out and filling in survival, and then I built it. The rest of the stuff in creative, like all of this, for example. But yeah. So basically, bad way to start, but I'm kind of new to this. But basically, this is kind of my station. It's supposed to look kind of like an office. I'm gonna change it a lot in the future. This is where the mods of the server will stay. I'm gonna add a floor above because if I go below, it's some of the stuff below that section over there. This will be where the mods kind of are stationed, and it'll kind of be like a moderator's frat house, if you will. Originally, you can see the walls around this area. They were made of leaves. That was kind of fun. They took forever, and then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make this into a server, and I want to make this kind of like a little village kingdom, but instead of a castle, there will be. I'll show you later, but kind of like a mayor's house, and be like a more modern style of government. Here will be all the trading. Um, Again, modded villagers or coded villagers or whatever will be here, and you can exchange things for things or give them things in currency to, like for example here, you can throw them some ingots, or not some ingots, but some raw material and some coal, and then they'll cook it for you. Or you can throw him the material and, you know, X number raw material equals 1 ingot, or you can just buy that from him. And like right here would be food, and here would be I don't remember. um Here's where you can buy just any item. And I put a bunch on display just cause. And here's like farming stuff. Over here is where you can buy maps, quests, information on, like, someone could report, hey, we found a lot of this material here, and let's say you're looking for that. You can buy that information here. Not saying that people in the server can't just give that information to you, but it's also an option to do that here. Up here, will be the server community storage. I spent a lot of time on this specifically. Watched a couple videos, so I can't take credit for how beautiful it looks. I mean, the chandelier I can, and the floor, but the storage itself, outside of how, like I threw these in and these and stuff, but the general look and design is entirely, that got broke, from a video. But basically, show you how this works. You place your item in either, oh, that did not work, either chest. As you can hear, things are going on. Items are getting filtered into this massive automatic sorter and getting thrown in their appropriate chests. Eventually I'll have like labels and signs saying what items are in what row, in what section. And let's say you, oh, that break. Where's the rest of them? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, did it break? I've feared that it would stop working. No? Okay. But anyways, yeah, so like let's say you have a whole bunch, like you have an inventory full of cobblestone. You can drop it off right in here, and obviously eventually chests get full. So I gotta edit this a little bit so that when something overflows, it'll get redirected and just burned in a lava pit, dropped into a lava pit or something. But yeah, server community server server community storage. That's what I was trying to say. Um, I will take credit for this though. I did design the temple look all by myself. It was hard. It took a while, and honestly, I stole like the basic design from a video, but I made it my own. Um, I'm gonna make it more my own. Throw in some pink back here, and I might add some more to it, but yeah. One of the roles the server will have is being a watch guard. Oh, I didn't put stairs in this one. I'll get around to that later, but basically it's a little watch station outpost. Oofta, I can't speak today. And they kind of guard the wall, and I'll show you the progress I'm making on the wall over here because I haven't quite got all over there. But it will be wide enough to walk across easily, and maybe even have horses be able to go across. So I'm not quite sure about that part yet, but yeah. So that's the general area. Another thing I'm doing is I'm making this little secret here. Down here will be some kind of like little pub, and there'll be two ways of getting in. This way if you're brave enough, and another way that I haven't figured out yet, but I'll get there one day. There's that. And then this will be the mine shaft. This I did in creative as well, or in survival as well. Other than that, I threw in some, that room's all creative, but the rest of this I did originally start in survival. This is where I hold up during the nights when I was still building that so I could be safe. But there's a whole mine system started. Doesn't go terribly far, but it's there. Then there's this area. So if you're out mining and you don't want to go all the way back to your house, you can kind of chill in here. It's also just kind of like a little hub area for people just to kind of chill. These are supposed to be bunk beds, but I couldn't quite make them work right. I could have done it for the aesthetic, but I don't know, this kind of looks cool. I know can't really get in them. Like that one's obstructed, but aesthetic, it's pleasing. There's that. And then also this. I've thought about changing these stairs, but I don't know. I might throw in like a modded texture on some blocks and make it look kind of neat. This, which leads up here, and I'm currently in the process of making kind of a similar look to that, as you can tell by the pillars and the bases. But at the same time, be a little different. But this is gonna be kind of like the courthouse slash mayor and judges chambers, as well as I'll dig down and there'll be a jail. So there will be consequences of misbehaving here, other than just warnings and banning. Slowly getting there. This is covering that community storage area. Doesn't look the prettiest. It doesn't exactly look like a natural Minecraft hill, but I don't know. It almost looks like a landscaped hill, you know, to make it look better. Like if it was real life. It looks like a landscaped hill. Um, so then the next part that I gotta work on is as I'm building this wall, it's going to the pathway is going to split off from the actual like outer wall, and the wall is going to go into the mountain, and um, from there it'll come out this side of the mountain. Obviously, I'm not going to dig through the mountain with it because there's going to be a little jail down there, but it'll quote unquote come out of the mountain over here. And it'll kind of split the valley here into this big chunk, and there's going to be like little houses littered throughout here, so people can log on and have a house right away, be part of the community, and for doing tasks or having a job. I'm not sure how I want to set up the job system yet, but you can have jobs. Like I said, one of them's the guards and watchmen. You can earn money, and there will be ways to implement that earnings to spend. Like for example, buying a house or something along those lines, or just for using for trading. Um, so basically, I'm gonna get that wall all the way up on this mountain, curl around here, come around right there. Then I'm gonna do some massive landscaping and fill all this in. Make it just one big hill to cover up that. 'Cause that's the other part of you can automatic sorting system is. But yeah, and then over here I'm gonna make this kind of like this little neat little oasis, a place to hang out, kind of like a little beach oasis, but I'm somehow going to implement the lava falls here. I mean, it's not going to be the same one. I'm probably going to move it, so it'll be completely different lava, but and then close off this cave system so that this is all can get filled in and everything and be part of the housing. But yeah, that's the server or the future server to be so far. I am seeking help from people who want to help me keep building the houses and as I work on this area. But yeah, that's my server so far. Ignore this random wall of blocks. I have it there so that if I want something, I don't have to go search my inventory. I can just come over and bam, have it in my hand. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's not the prettiest. It doesn't have entirely a 100% matching aesthetic all throughout, but I like it. I like the schemes I picked. Like that I think looks freaking awesome. And it's kind of abstract yet matching with the lava pathways. Um and obviously this sticks out like a sore thumb. It's bright blue against dark, you know. But I thought when I was building this, I built the floor first, and I thought, what's abstract to purple and grays and blacks? And it's blues, greens, brighter reds. Thought, diamond. Why not? And then I found these matching stairs. I thought, why not? It kind of matches the lanterns and whatnot. And so this is kind of random. I might change it, I might not. But I've had a couple friends when I show this be like, why don't you have all matching theme? I'm like, why not? Be a little different, a little abstract. Everyone wants perfection. I like things to be unique. So I got that going for me, I guess. And if I do turn this into a server and it doesn't blow up, that's okay. I don't care if only one person plays it, as long as someone gets enjoyment out of it. All I aim for. But yeah. So now I'm gonna work on this a little bit. So stick around and if you like it. Otherwise, I get it. If you're bored, go watch someone else's videos. How YouTube works. You get bored of one thing, find another thing. But yeah, this is my first video for my YouTube, and can't can't uh, can't wait to see how my community grows. I have a handful of followers on Twitch, and I'm slowly building my community, slowly getting into gaming. Um, Slowly building my career of streaming and recording gameplay of various types. So if you haven't already, go check out my Twitch. Links will be in the description below. Soon I'll have some socials to accompany that. I also have a Discord server that I am currently working on. It is not up and running yet, but if this is in the future and you're listening to this, it might be in the description below. It might not. But stay tuned to hear more. Yeah, if you haven't already, check out my first video, which will be kind of an introduction to me. Who I am, my gaming experience, life experiences, whatever. Um, if you're interested to get to know me, go check that out. I'll end it here. Actually, I'm gonna end it over here, looking out at the beautiful ocean. There, beautiful ocean. Ah! Sometimes I forget I have the elytra on. There we go. I'll end it here. Um, if you're still watching at this point, thank you for sticking around and dealing with my inability to speak English, I guess. and um, I have a different humor style than most, and a very different style of recording and gameplay. So thank you to those who have stuck around, and I'm not gonna be that person that asks for a like and a follow or subscribe or whatever, but do let me know in however shape or form that you either liked or disliked this video. And yeah, hopefully I can really get into this. I've been excited to start this for a couple of years now. I've just kind of been hesitant. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.